Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat, featuring today IMS Vocab, episode 83, words 2051 to 2075. Let us begin. Word 2051 is gratification, spelling Gratification, meaning satisfaction. Example: the chef at the Irani cafe found more gratification in serving yesterday's regulars than sorting cash at the end. Word 2052 is gratify, spelling Gratify, meaning to please as by satisfying a physical or mental desire or need. Example: sending her grandson to IIT gratified the retired school teacher more than any of the state awards she had collected over 40 years. Word 2053 is gratuitous, spelling Gratuitous, meaning voluntarily. Example: the neighbor's gratuitous advice on raising a child embarrassed first-time parents quietly. Word 2052 is gratuity, spelling Gratuity, meaning that which is given without demand or claim. Tip: example: the casual laborer's gratuity from the sugar mill cleared only after his union stalled the gate for 2 full days. Word family: 4 grat words share the Latin gratis, meaning pleasing. Gratify is to please. Gratification is the resulting pleasure. A gratuity is a voluntary gift in thanks. Gratuitous, once meaning freely given, now usually means without good reason. Remember the thread's common thread, and the whole family opens up. Word 2055 is gravity, spelling Gravity, meaning seriousness. Example: the judge entered with such gravity that even the whispering advocates fell silent without consciously deciding to. Word 2056 is gregarious, spelling Gregarious, meaning not habitually solitary or living alone. Example: the tea shop owner was so gregarious that every autorickshaw in the vicinity stopped by for a smoke and a story. Word 2057 is Grenadier, spelling Grenadier, meaning a member of a regiment composed of men of great stature. Example: the grenadiers of the regiment have to clear a height test of 6 feet before being selected for the elite ceremonial guard. Word 2058 is grief, spelling Grief, meaning sorrow. Example: the grief of losing his only son in the bus accident settled on the old farmer with a silence louder than weeping. Word 2059 is grievance, spelling Grievance, meaning that which oppresses, injures, or causes grief, and at the same time a sense of wrong. Example: the factory workers filed their grievance through the union, demanding that the canteen serve decent rice by Monday. Word 2060 is grievous, spelling Grievous, meaning creating affliction. Example: the grievous cyclone of last November tore the roofs of Kootenai houses and left the paddy fields under brackish water. Etymology note: grief, grievance, and grievous all spring from the Old French grief and Latin gravar, meaning to load heavily, the same root behind gravity. Something grievous literally weighs you down. A grievance is a burden of complaint. Grief is the load on the heart itself. Word 2061 is grimace, spelling Grimace, meaning a distortion of the features occasioned by some feeling of pain, disgust, or the like. Example: with every bite of raw mango pickle, his face twisted into a grimace that delighted his little cousins. Word 262 is grindstone, spelling Grindstone, meaning a flat circular stone used for sharpening tools. Example: every Sunday, my grandfather took the kitchen knife to the grindstone on the veranda, sending bright sparks scattering across the floor. Word 263 is grizzly, spelling Grisly, meaning fear-inspiring. Example: the forensic report of the Pune accident read so grisly that the young reporter refused to file the story for 3 days. Word 2064 is grotesque, spelling Grotesque, meaning incongruously composed or ill-proportioned. Example: the grotesque stone demons carved on the temple gatehouse seemed to lose one finger each time the guide explained them to a noisy batch. Word 2065 is grotto, spelling Grotto, meaning a small cavern. Example: the little grotto of Our Lady at the Cliffside Church in Goa holds candles burnt by fishing families before each monsoon. History note: grotto is Italian for a small cave, and grotesque meant of the grotto. Renaissance painters were dazzled by the strange murals they found in buried Roman chambers. The figures looked bizarre, and grotesque became a standard term of art, then of any distortion. Word 2066 is ground, spelling Ground, meaning a pavement or floor or any supporting surface on which one may walk. Example: the muddy ground behind our Mohalla cricket pitch swallowed the leather ball whole every time you tried a Yorker. Word 267 is guess, spelling Guess, meaning surmise. Example: without the recipe book, my aunt can guess the exact spice measure in a sambar just from the bubbling sound of the pot. Word 2068 is guile, spelling Guile, meaning duplicity. Example: the gentle-seeming godman fooled hundreds with so much guile that devotees never noticed their donations had fueled property ventures. Word 2009 is guileless, spelling Guileless, meaning frank. Example: his guileless smile at the firm's Diwali party contrasted with the hardened stares of stockbrokers around him. Quick tip: guile comes from an old French word for trickery. Guileless simply means without guile. In a bargain-driven Indian bazaar, a guileless buyer is both high praise from the seller and a financial risk for his own wallet. Word 2070 is guinea, spelling Guinea, meaning an English monetary unit. Example: the old photograph showed my great-grandfather wearing a stiff collar, having inherited 15 guineas from a Parsi employer long ago. Word 2071 is geese, spelling Guise, meaning the external appearance as produced by garb or costume. Example: under the guise of spirituality, some self-proclaimed godmen have collected prime farmhouse land in trust. Word 2072 is gullible, spelling Gullible, meaning credulous. Example: the gullible villagers gave away their savings for a copper yantra that turned out to be just polished scrap. Word 2073 is gumption, spelling Gumption, meaning common sense. Example: it took real gumption for the young clerk to suggest to the Sardar manager that his 40-year-old ledger was the problem. Word 2074 is gusto, spelling Gusto, meaning keen enjoyment. Example: the bhajan singer tore into the mala of Ramtune with such gusto that even the traders in the lane stopped to listen. Word 2075 is guy, spelling Guy, meaning stay rope. Example: the two guys on the rope at the back of the pandal held the cloth straight through the heavy wind of the procession. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.